LALECHE. Parity, not patriarchy. Past, present, futures. Here we are again, the Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary General's Co-Secretary. That's what we like to call ourselves and use, and all of us, everyone's. But in order to connect our names and purposes to other archetypal languagings of hers and histories, on this our homes and all our planets, past, present, futures, in contact, we also call ourselves other names, such as ever young, including ever young goddesses and gods, archetypal ye's. Now, does that mean we're trying to become a pantheon above others? No, of course not. What we are delivering is divine democracy ye's, so that all of the Elohas and Elohims, all of the Eli circles and arrowways, all the females and males, all the created incarnated souls that Goddess God has made, past, present, futures, and wants to bring blessings to, reborns and risens, can be reunited again, reborns and risens, back and forth in circles, times, and balance and contact. Now, does that in any way suggest that we're trying to usurp the ever-lovings, ever-livings authorities and powers of the one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe? No, of course not. There is only one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe, ever present in all creations and all sustainings, including us and all that we knows and have ever known and shall ever knows, all and comes to knows and now loves, ELLEVENSZ betters, past, present, futures, including all our families and communities, all the females and males, and all of the flora and fauna that Goddess God has given us to go steward and contact and appreciate. And so we says Namaste, the divines within us greets the divines within yous and alls, and we says Bikotu. We are all related, and because we know is that we are all related, we cans and shells and cans comes together again, back and forth in circles, times, in balance and contact for heavens and earth and this and all our planets. And we also says the lights within us greets the lights within yous and alls. Conks on Pox and Ubuntu and all the greetings of all the heritages and hues going back and forth in times to mitochondrial leaves, befores, after, durings, and beyonds, shaloms and nears and patches, all the names and words, because we are all related, and because we are celebrating especially the knowledge that, of course, we know is that we are all made of star stuff, and we are celebrating the divine feminines friendlies and divine feminines and masculines equally friendlies, kindness and wisdom of ancient civilizations, especially the Magdalene era and Atlantis and the Druidics and Vedics and Thracians and more. So going back and forth to my mitochondrial leaves, and say Ubuntu, befores, after, endurance, because we're all related on this all planets, because space-time is not linear. And so, therefore, we call ourselves other names, such as Co-White Calf Buffalo Women, Co-Changing Women, Iroquois, Goddess Clan Mothers, in fact, including equally Iroquois Sister Casinas and Iroquois Co-Cousin Brothers, Iroquois Goddesses and Gods. We call ourselves Co-Sky Women's, Co-Earth Women's, Co-Changing Women's, Co-Kachinas and Katsinas. We call ourselves Ko-Daganach, Ko-Kalki, Ko-Mamamari, Ko-Orishas and Yamayas, did I say that? And Alvishtas Christras, Guanyans Buddhists, Ko-Zarashans, and Couszmic Chrisztsz. Don't let that word Christ intimidate you. The word Christ in ancient languages simply translates to anointed. Anointed to do what? Greatest kindness and wisdom, reunited for all humanities, past, present, futures. And it's not so very difficult. All you have to do is let go of the 3,000-year-old error called patriarchy and return to divine feminines, friendlies, divine feminines and masculines, equally friendlies, egalitarian cultures. And says, we also call ourselves other names, such as Co-Stellarianese and Co-Israelanese, that is Co-Israelanese and Co-Israelanese, because we are combining the messages of Shushan, that is 50-50, promised, delivered, and fulfilled now, with that of the Galilee, the Magdalenes and Nazarenes equally, all the divine feminines reparatively, and all divine feminines and masculines with ionators reparatively with an ionate, and connecting them to their ancient heritages, especially of Atlantis, via the Alweo mystery ceremonies, Thrace, the Druidics, the Vedics, and all the heritages and used back and forth to mitochondrial leaves, before, after, endurance, so that we call ourselves reborns, nativities, and always reasons springs of the very real stargates, Atlantis, and all holy lands and sacred earth's risen, the last that shall be first, but first teams of very real Stargate and Star Trek put together for heavens and earth, sun, this, and all our planets. Now, it sounds like a daunting task to coordinate to open the Stargates and the Akashic records for reborns and risen humanities, but actually it's easily accomplished via the numerical rule, which you can read at 5059.wordpress.com, and just next to it, read the 11 steps for easily accomplished strategies for making us and those. And you'll also see a page on the website called Among the Representatives, you, because you too, Kens and Shells and Kens, joins us, becoming Equinoxtrueqsz Co-Secretary General for us. The only issue we had been concerned was whether or not we'd be silly and stupid enough to waste these opportunities and not accomplish this on this planet, but and have to be reincarnated again and do it from some other place in the universe according to our doings of karma's good and not so good. But we actually lose with Kens and Shells and Kens accomplish this now. You can see our names and pictures. You can see all of them. We'll say some of them, and you can read more. And you can see we start with our family trees. We start with our great-grandmothers, first go first, and all the Shekinas, all the females and males of all the females currently, the women of our families, and then equally so youngest generations, all the females and males, the Allies, circles, and always the Allahs and Elohim's past, present, futures. And so we'll say some of their names. We can't say all of them. We'll say some of them now. We say Judah, we say Queen Esther, we say all the Orpew, Eric Clark Landletters, more recently Barbara Herschel and Lydia Costanza, and equally Lydia and Virginia Valentine New Times, and of course our co-white cat Buffalo women. We have Myrtle, Rosemary, and Pearl, and Ma Patricia Sunflowers, and equally Sophie and Martha, and Amber singing crickets, and Loyalies, and Aloras, and lots more there. And we have our we equally have our elect families of Bonnies and Sylvia's lots more there, and our Rishas and Urias, of course, Leon and Gaella, Gaugy, and Rachel's Rez, and Josephine's and more there, and we have our Esther's and Helen's, our Estelarian families, lots more there, especially near to our Hearts and Rages. We have our Magdalenes and Nazarenes, intertwinings, that is our Venusians and Marians, and that includes Estrella and Libertia and Estrella, and lots more there, and especially equally, especially as beloved as Harriet, Radiant Ray, as Harriet, and equally traveling back and forth circles, Clarity, Jubilant, Jacqueline, Internet, Vision, Oscar, Marie, Grandma Popper, Grandma the other Gracious Strands, Grandma Dorothy, teaching all the learners of the West, Grandma Barbara's, Grandma Jenny's, Lynn's, and the honors, the God families, the Waves, the Chayas, and the Rugals of the Stargates families, and we have our current generations of females, we have our Esther's and Rachel's and Anne Marie's and Julia Marie's equally, and Diaz and Divided and Barbara's, and Jenny's lots more there. Our youngest generations, we have our April's, Arisen, Rosa, Arisen, Earth Angelines, all the signals, Edith, Love, Princess, Six and Astonished, so much Slaughters, and especially our beloved Vanessa Salia and Vanessa Salia, Harness Wessel, Yees, our young couples, and Hadassah Galen, Leon Ross, Finchon, and John Bright, and Juba, and Blessed Bo, and on more, are coming very, always Estelarians, Easterlands, all relatedly soon as Leche, let's say it 11s, Parity, not Patriarchy, Past, Present, Futures, ever ye's blessings.